Meredith Dietz.
Guys, keep it going for your host. Yeah, my name's Meredith. I'm so happy to be here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling crazy. Earlier, one of my friends broke it to me that apparently everyone thinks I'm white passing. More specifically, Sean White passing. It's fine. I said that in front of a group of straight friends, and they were like, girl. Oh, no, they're straight. They said, brother. You don't look that much like gold medal Olympian snowboarder Sean White. I said it in front of a group of gay friends. They looked me up and down, and they were like, girl, who the fuck is Sean White? I actually think Boys Club is the perfect show for something I want to talk about in particular, which I think one of the most sacred friendship types out there is like the gay man and his girlie, right? Or like the girl and his gay best friend, whatever. Here's the thing, it's not always perfect, is it? Sometimes they choose to be men before they're gay. Gay men objectify women too. The way some of my gay best friends speak to me, it really does have the air of someone who knows they're getting away with something. Like, have you ever been around a toddler who just learned a new curse word? Because they say it and they're giggling and you're giggling, but a voice in the back of your head is like, okay, well, someone is calling me a bitch. Everyone's laughing. That gay baby just called me a cunt. I also think when gay men objectify women, there's a purity to it. Because okay, at least with straight men, I know what's going on. If a straight man comments on my body, it might be unwelcome and gross, but at least I know the reason. I know it's because it's my uncle. But when a gay man just tells me my body type, he's not trying to sleep with me, it's just because he's correct. Earlier today, one of my gay friends, he came up to me and he was like, you don't have much of a waistline, do you? And I was like, you actually don't need to fact check that right now. He was like, you don't have much of a waistline, do you? And I was like, and you're just negging me for sport, aren't you? You don't want to sleep with me, that was for the love of the game. Yeah. Clap it up, does anyone in here have a single dad? Ooh, yeah? Can I ask a follow-up? Can I ask, what is his phone number? She said 55555. I need someone to send my tasteful nudes to. Wait, on the tasteful nude stuff, clap it up if you have sent a nude via text in the past year. Okay, a little bit. Did you guys, keep clapping, did you send it in invisible ink? No? You did in invisible ink? I think if I had a picture of my ass, and here's the answer. No. Kill self. Okay. I think if I was holding down the send button on a nude photo of myself, I'm going right past invisible ink and I'm going slam effect. Slam! It's my hole! Jesus Christ. And then I'll do invisible ink right underneath that. Underneath invisible ink, I think of you as more than a friend. Don't tell him I said that. I do, okay, but single dad, here's the thing. I grew up with a single dad. He had sole custody of me and my two sisters, right? So, single dad, 3 girls. He was great at it, except for he did this one thing that really bothers me to this day, which is he insists on calling himself Mr. Mom. And I find that so sad. I forgot to tell him we made a word for when the parent is a boy. He was this loving, supportive caregiver, but he really felt the need to be no homo. I just picture him looking at me and my 2 sisters being like, my girls, who I fathered, who call me dad. I love them so much. I must be their mom. In his defense, he did get cheated on. It's like, what are you, a wife? I am dating, my boyfriend hates it, but I'm putting myself out there. And I went on a Hinge date to completion. It was the first time in a long time that I had hooked up with a man, and I gotta say, no matter how much time I take off, sucking dick is like riding a bike. In that I do not know how to do it. My dad never taught me. Whatever. Thanks a lot, Mr. Mom. I do think everyone in this room has accepted like a really basic, outdated approach to how we measure penises, okay? Because let's get this out of the way. Size does matter. Sorry. Get fucked. But size does matter, but it's not just about length or width, right? When you want it to be a penis, it's a three-dimensional experience. So what are you doing with like rulers and tape measures? Like, I don't care about like inches or feet. I don't care about feet. I don't care about feet. What I propose is that if you have a penis, there's the door. No. If you have a penis, go home tonight. Text me a picture. Slam effect! Slam! Text me a picture. No, that's not what I meant to say at all. If you have a penis, go home tonight. Genuinely, just stick your dick in a graduated cylinder. And then let me know how much water you're displacing. Don't cheat, keep your eye on that meniscus. Oh yes, kill self. Okay. Just kidding. I'm so desensitized. Okay, I don't know if it's like my age group or that I'm always around stand-up comedians. I feel very desensitized to the phrase like, I'm gonna kill myself. Yes, I'm threatening suicide. KMS, kiss my son. We never met. I don't know, man. I am, okay, and if anyone is tightening up, everyone in here either has had or should have suicidal thoughts. I'm threatening suicide at the slightest sign of an inconvenience, you know? Self-checkout doesn't work at Walgreens? Cool, I'm trying heaven. I don't know, I think what it is like, here, it doesn't raise alarm bells anymore. Like, okay, here's an example. Let's say you see someone, they missed their train, they're bummed, their reaction is like, God damn it, I'm gonna kill myself. Big whoop, like you hear that, you don't get worried, right? Oh my God, I would only get worried if they miss their train, their reaction is, God damn it. Today, I am not going to kill myself. Okay, man, do me a favor, sit a few steps away from the yellow line. I think you can joke about suicide, but you do have to get as silly and specific with it as possible. Like, last week, I texted a friend I wanted to put rocks in my pockets and walk into the sea. She didn't ask me if I was okay. She said, walk into the sea. Slay, little mermaid. I don't want to end on that note. I'll leave. The reason I actually sent my suicide. What else? No. I'll leave. The reason I sent that text about walking the sea is because on Valentine's Day, I rewatched Titanic, and I just clap it up, Titanic, great film. I just watched it and I just sobbed. I always cry when I watch Titanic because I just hate seeing redheads. Heebie-jeebies. But I was always like a freak for the Titanic growing up, and I know here's a fun fact, one of the many things that went wrong that night, like aside hitting the iceberg, is that they, spoilers, all the maritime codes had just changed right before the Titanic sank. So as the ship was sinking, the radio guys, they were sending out the old distress signal. They were sending out CQD, CQD, and then right as the ship was about to go under, they remembered, there's a new code, try sending SOS. But it was too late. Here's my thing though. Didn't all the ships in the area know what they meant? Feels like a fascinating time to be a stickler. What asshole was on the USS Grammar being like, I don't know, can we send more lifeboats? I get so worked up about Titanic. Do we all know Mark Wahlberg's quote about 9/11? Yes! He said, good. More! No. Again! No, if you aren't familiar, Mark Wahlberg has this quote where he says, if I had been on that plane, 9/11 wouldn't have happened. You laugh, I sympathize with him now. Because I get so worked about the Titanic, I really feel like if I had been in the North Atlantic on April 14th, 1912, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.